The tech world is depicted as a place ruled by nerdy and unconventional guys where women are excluded and viewed as anomalies. But of course, the scenario started changing. But we can support this change by creating environments that welcome women and girls. The greater the range of children we can excite about coding now, the greater the diversity of thinking and problem solving that will be in the next generation of leaders, designers, and thinkers. Bringing new and surprising solutions to the problems that we face in future. Keeping this in mind, ICPC Algo Queen was launched in 2021, one of its kind competitive programming contest for school students. Today, we are here to felicitate the winners of ICPC Algo Queen 2022 and proudly announce the launch of ICPC Algo Queen, the Girls Programming Contest 2023, organized by Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, endorsed by ICPC and sponsored by IBM. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite Maheshwara Chaitanya Swami, Contest Director, ICPC Asia Amritapuri, to congratulate the winners and share a glimpse of how ICPC Algo Queen 2023 is going to be. Over to you, Swami.
Thank you, Nija. Thank you very much. I can see a bunch of Algo Queens on the screen. And way back in 2020, we started thinking of having contests for the schoolgirls. The very reason for having that is when the students join higher education, that is doing any, let it be any graduation, especially in the context of National Education Policy 2020 implemented by Government of India, where all the students are expected to understand problem-solving techniques. And the best way to learn and practice problem-solving, team-building skills, and critical thinking, the best way to approach is coding. And that too, problem-solving or competitive programming. We all are well aware of the applications. You take a simple application, Swiggy or Zomato in India. You use it to order the food. But have you ever thought of how you get the updates within fraction of seconds on your mobile screen on where the delivery person has reached? So that is a typical kind of problem. And especially when there were containment zones, there were curfews, and there were a lot of restrictions in some selected areas, anywhere in the world. And how do you solve a problem like this? So competitive programming is all about problem solving. And it is not just developing an application, but finding an efficient solution to solve a particular problem. This is the best example. Basically, I would say that is how the applications like Uber or Ola or Google Maps, all of the such applications evolved. And we in the sense, ICPC and Amrita wanted to have a platform where we can bring in girls, especially from schools, to, it is not just to exhibit the talent, but how we can educate girls, how we can impart that knowledge of coding across the girls community, starting from the schools. Because I know at least 10 to 15 students among 100 girls are really willing to contribute time in coding, but there are no opportunities, or the opportunities are very less. So we started a movement that was started in 2020, but it came into effect only in 2021, and we had a lot of lagging because of the school examinations, because of the board exams, because of the pandemic, school opening and closing, lockdown, a lot of issues. But still we moved, and that itself was a problem solving for us. And finally, we have reached a day where we wanted you to congratulate. We wanted you to, we want to felicitate you. And it is not just, simple felicitation, because the reason is, this is one of the unique events across the globe. Because usually what happens is there are a lot of competitions, coding competitions for the school children as well as for the college students. But this is something which is very specific, especially in competitive programming. And Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, in association with ICPC, we have been hosting the ICPC, that International Collegiate Programming Contest, the Olympics of competitive programming, world's largest and prestigious competition. We have been hosting it for the past 15 to 16 years. And we have the highest participation across the globe. So this event, let me congratulate you again to see all these Algo Queens here. So this is your time. And we don't want to waste the time, because we want to hear from you. You are the people today. So thanks a lot for joining first. Second, I would also urge you to compete for the next year. We will be taking the winners to the ICPC World Finals. That I think Veronica will be talking more about that. She's directly from ICPC, and she is one of the best examples in front of me. And that's all for today. Thank you, Nija. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maheshwar ji, for your kind words. Now, I would like to invite the winners to share their experience on participating in ICPC Algo Queen 2022. So the title winners of ICPC Algo Queen 2021-2022 is the team Coders, and the contestants are Kopal Saxena and Dishita Bhatia of Class 9 La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow. Kopal and Dishita, can you please switch on your video and share your experiences?
Yes, so should I go first?
Yes.
So, good evening to one and all present here. I am Kopal Saxena, a 9th grader, and I study at La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow. I represent the team, the Coders, along with my teammate Dishita Bhatia in the Algo Queen Coding Contest 2022. The contest was an extremely fun as well as motivating experience. We had to solve questions correctly as fast as we could to gain a lead. This competitive format was something that I, as a school student, thoroughly enjoyed. And to see a large number of girls participating in a coding contest was particularly thrilling to see, since coding is a field in which there are not many females. And I also got to learn a lot and examine my performance, as this was a contest not just for Indian students, but students across the globe. And I was fortunate to win the first position in this contest. And this was a huge morale boost. The contest remains a learning experience regardless of the result. And I am extremely thankful to the entire team at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham for conducting such an exciting and encouraging contest for girls. And I sincerely hope that there are more such contests in the future. Thank you.
So let me interrupt. Kopal, I have a couple of questions for you. Let us have this as an informal session. See, one thing, Nika, I was stunned to see the 9 standards being the winners, in fact. Kopal, I wanted to understand, what is your ambition in life? What career do you want to pursue?
I want to become a software engineer. So I am particularly interested in coding. And so I learn a lot since my sister is also a software engineer. So she teaches me a lot. And that's why I am also very, very interested in coding.
Great, great. Will you promote this in the school?
Yes, of course, I will.
Because we want you to be the ambassadors for the next year.
Yes, sure, for sure, I'll do that.
I'll be visiting Lucknow in the next month.
Okay.
I'm planning to come to your school.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gopal.
Thank you.
Dishita, would you like to share something?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dishita Bhatia. I'm studying in the Martiniere Girls College in class 9. I found my passion for coding during the lockdown, and this competition, Algo Queen, was really interesting. I learned a lot from it, and overall, it was a wonderful experience. So thank you for conducting this competition.
Thank you, dear. So once again, congratulations to the title winners of Algo Queen 2022. So rank 2 was bagged by Team Tanisha. The contestant is Tanisha Chowdhury of class 8, and the coach is Ms. Renu from school, Krishna Public School, Chhattisgarh. Tanisha, can you please switch on your video and share your experience?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tanisha Chaudhary from Krishna Public School. I'm currently in 9th standard, but I was in 8th grade when I participated in this competition. And it was a very fun competition. Solving those problems under that time limit and knowing that I was solving them against other people and other schoolgirls like me, it was a very motivating and very exciting competition to be a part of.
Great. Thank you so much, Tanisha, for sharing your experience. The rank 3 was backed by Team Khush. The contestant is Khushi Asmi of class 12 from Surendranath Secondary School, Jharkhand. So, Khushi, are you there? I believe Khushi was not able to join us today, but anyway, congratulations to the rank 3 holder. So, rank 4 was backed by Team IT Stars. The contestants are Srinandana, Gopika VP, and Jyotika PS of class 12, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Vidya Mandir, Kodungalur, Kerala. Any team members of the team are here?
Hello, everyone.
Great.
Myself, Gopika. I just finished my 12th standard in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Kodungalur. I was part of the team IT Stars along with Jyotika and Srinandana. Unfortunately, they could not join today. Our team had bagged 4th position. It was a wonderful, mind-boggling experience. We thank Amrita Institution for giving us this opportunity to participate, and also our school principal and computer teachers as well. It helped us to sharpen our coding abilities and developed our confidence in coding. It was a great experience. Once again, I'd like to thank Amrita Institution for giving us this experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gopika, for sharing your experience. Keep coding. So the rank 5 was backed by Team Collegiate, and the contestant is Kashmira Vagulkar and of class 9, MES Bal Shikshan Mandir, EMS Maharashtra. Kashmira, are you here? So Kashmira was not able to join us. So let's go to...
Yes, Kashmira is here.
Kashmira, can you please switch on your video and share your experience here?
The audio is not connected, maybe because of that.
Okay, Kashmira is facing a technical issue. Anyway, we can go to the next rank. The rank 6 was backed by Team ACE, and the contestants are Jinisha Tejura of class 10 and the coach Prashant Tejura, National Institute of Open Schooling, Maharashtra. Jinisha, can you please share your experience here? Jinisha, can you hear me? Sorry, I think we cannot connect to Janisha. And the rank 7 was backed by Team Codits. And the contestants are Mridu, Arundhati Karthik, and Tanish Singh Dhami of class 12. And the coach is Miss Rupa Pulpaka, Malaya Aditi International School, Karnataka. And rank 8 was backed by Team Coding Buddy. The contestants were Bhargavi Tejura of class 5 and the coach Prashant Tejura, National Institute of Open Schooling, Maharashtra. Do we have any of these students here?
Nija, Kashmira is now back to live.
Yeah, Kashmira, can you please switch on your video and share your experience here? I think we are not able to connect. Yeah, so that's fine. The next rank is backed by, rank 9 is backed by Team Fusion. Contestants are Avni Jain, Pallavi Biswas, and Vani Sharma of class 11. And the coach is Mehreen Shamim of Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I can see that Avni Jain and Pallavi is here.
Yes, good evening. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. My name is Pallavi, and I'm currently in grade 12 studying in DPS East. So this opportunity initially came from our team coach, Miss Mehreen, and she was extremely cooperative with us, informing us about this. And when I joined this is my personal experience. I did not know much about competitive coding, and I never thought that I would be able to code in a team. But when the competition started, and having to, within that particular time limit, having to sit down together and think about how to approach a certain problem and how to come up with a solution with respect to it in code, was first of all a huge confidence booster, because it really showed us how much we had learned over the years, and how well we could actually go ahead with it, even though the knowledge we had was not uh, too much, but it was really basic. But thank you, Amrita, and thank you to my school for giving us this opportunity, because it taught us, and it was a learning experience for us as to how we could go out into the world and what kind of problems we would actually face. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Pallavi. Avni and Mani, would you like to share your experience?
Yeah, hello everyone, I'm Vani. So as Pallavi already stated, it was a very nice platform to learn coding, competitive coding, because we had only basic knowledge about it. So competing with all the other girls made us feel very confident, and that made us learn more. So I would like to thank Amrita and our school for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vani. So the rank 10 was backed by Team Macro. The contestants are Gayatri KS, Kavya KR, and Malavika Unkrishnan of class 12, and the coach is Srija Bharatan of Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Kuladi, Kerala and Mahi. Any of the contestants of this team are here? Would you like to share your experiences? I cannot see anyone. Yeah. So we will go to rank 11, and which was backed by Team Turbo Dynamics, and the contestants are Charvi Nagaraja, Neha GN, and Supriya Gowda of First PUC MES BR Subbarao Pre-University College, Karnataka. Do we have any of the contestants here?
So good evening, everyone. Myself, Supriya, and we are very happy that we have got secured the 11th rank in this ICPC Algo Queen coding competition. My team, we worked it as a team. Our team name was Turbo Dynamics, and my participants, my friends were the participants, other participants in my team, that Neha GN and Charvi Nagraj. We actually started with we didn't know much about coding, but when we got an opportunity in our school, like in our college, when our computer science teacher told us about this, we took an opportunity. Like it might be like just took whether we can do it or not, just we'll try it. So even the training sessions which were held before these before the coding competition finals, those and all helped us a lot. We enjoyed, and luckily we have bagged 11th rank. So we are very happy about it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for you sharing your experience, dear. I can see that Jinisha and Kashmira here back. Would you like to share any experiences, dear? Jinisha? I'm sorry, we are not able to connect with them. Anyway, all the winners.
So Neha is also here.
Neha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
As one of my co-participant already spoke, I almost have the same things to say. We were very happy to bag the 11th place. I congratulate all the other participants and also students who have won in this competition. And also the main thing was the training sessions that were held just before the competition. Those brought a lot of the knowledge about coding. It changed the perspective about coding for me personally. So it helped me a lot, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Neha, for sharing your experience. And once again, congratulations to all the winners. And everyone, each and everyone, thank you so much for sharing your experience and motivating the new students, new girls to participate in coding competitions like these and to be a part of ICPC Algo Queen 2023. And from tomorrow onwards, we will be starting the training sessions for 2023 ICPC Algo Queen 2023, the Girls Programming Cup. And I would request everyone to be a part of it, and you can register for Algo Queen from now on. So the details will be posted in the chat box. So everyone who are interested in coding can be a part of this contest. So please find the details in the chat box. Now, I would like to invite two very special ladies from the ICPC team who are in constant support for the initiative Algo Queen, the Girls Programming Cup. We have Veronica Sobleva, Director of Development, ICPC Global Foundation, and Brianna Rowell, Finance and Community Manager, ICPC. I would welcome both of you to share a few words.
Well, Brianna, would you like to start or you'd like me to start?
Sure, that's fine. Hello, girls. My name is Brianna Rowell, and I am the Finance and Community Manager for ICPC. So this means that I absolutely love working on community events that help engage students. I'm very excited to be a part of Algo Queen. This is my first year working with Algo Queen, and I am just so excited and very proud to be a part of this event. I'm also absolutely excited and supportive of Algo Queen, especially focusing on girls, their education, and their role in the community. I personally would have loved to participate in an event like this when I was in school. So I'm very excited to be on the other side and helping support and work with this event. So thank you so much for coming to the opening ceremony. I hope you all register and participate in the trainings. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We're all here to help you. And just best of luck competing and training. And I hope you all have an excellent time.
Thank you so much, Brianna. Thank you so much for joining us and for these kind words. Now I would like to welcome Veronica.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nija. Thank you, Maheshwara. Thanks to all the participants, organizers, and I have to share with you something that I think everyone has a dream in their life. And one of my dreams, actually, it was like making an impact, you know, and making sure that people who don't have like all the opportunities and all the access to education, they have it actually. And ICPC Foundation is supporting this mission. You know, we are not only raising the performance of all the competitors, but we are removing all the barriers. So Algo Queen initiative, hosted by Amrita University and initiated by Amrita University, was one of the great opportunities that ICPC Foundation is proudly supporting, along with our global sponsors, IBM Quantum. And as you may know, it's the second edition. We launched it during the COVID times together with Amrita University, and it was the most difficult times. But now, of course, it's much easier. You may be going back to school, you may meet your friends, you can create teams more easily. But I have to say that the way the ICPC Algo Queen program is structured is very unique, because even if you don't have a team, you can meet your teammates and you can start your learning curve, your learning path straightforward. And then once your friends, they see the example, I'm sure there will be more and more people joining this initiative. And by the way, it's the initiative, of course, like initiated, made, you know, by girls for girls, but it's absolutely fine to invite the boys. So we are not closing it for everyone. So if you have your best friends or like very good classmates at your school who are boys, they are also welcome to join the learning program, actually. And I would like to share with you two things that I think are important to understand while participating in this initiative. First of all, it's a very unique curriculum, and later on you will meet Radha Sandir from IBM Quantum team, and she's based in India actually, so I'm sure you will be able to get in touch with her and maybe meet her at some of the events. But the way the curriculum is structured is that throughout the year, basically we have lectures, workshops, trainings. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, but they're organized almost every week. We do it on Friday night so that it's more convenient for you to join. And of course, they will be all recorded. So in case you missed one of the sessions, we encourage you to go and check it at your free time. And it will be covering different topics, advancing through the competitive programming, starting from the very basics, but it's structured in a way that everyone can find something unique and something new. So even if you know the basics, don't miss it, because I'm sure that you will still discover something new, and we're adding new elements to the program. In addition to the competitive programming and programming skills, the very new thing for this ICPC Algo Queen edition is that we have IBM Quantum, who learned about this initiative and who was very eager to support all of you girls and to share quantum computing with you. I don't know how many of you have heard about quantum computing, but it's really the future of, it's actually already the present of most of the industries. And you don't have to wait, you know, some people think, oh, like, why would I start learning quantum computing when I'm at the 9th grade? And actually, Radha will explain us that you don't have to wait. So the whole purpose of Algo Queen is, I remember some of the winners and some of the speakers mentioned today, like we were not sure that we could do these things at the 9th grade or 10th grade or 11th grade, but Algo Queen has enabled, and basically with the actual skills that you already have, with the trainings that Algo Queen provides, you are totally able to participate in this premier world-class competition. So don't be afraid. Make sure to share these opportunities with more and more students in your schools, with your friends. And one more thing that I wanted to mention you as a motivation, you know, it's the initiative supported by the ICPC Foundation, but I'm not sure how many of you already know what is ICPC, because probably you'll be joining this competition slightly later, and this whole process is the preparation. But we wanted to make sure to give you a glimpse of it. So even before joining the actual university training, because ICPC is the International Collegiate Programming Contest, even before joining that, we wanted to open the doors of the ICPC. And this year, the winning team will be invited to participate in the next year ICPC World Finals event. And I will share with you a few slides about the ICPC so that you have an idea of what is this community. And actually today you are becoming part of this community, and we are very warmly welcoming everyone. It will not take much time. I just wanted to share with you a few slides. Can you see my screen properly, right?
Yes.
So ICPC, as I mentioned it earlier, is the International Collegiate Programming Contest. It's the oldest and the largest programming competition in the world. And of course, we have our missions. We want to raise the performance of the participants. We want to raise the aspirations. And most importantly, we want to bring people together. So you being part of this community, you are also encouraged and welcome to bring more and more friends to join this wonderful path, you know, learning path. And to give you some examples and numbers, we have more than 100 countries participating in this competition. So Algo Queen is an initiative launched in Asia West by Amrita University, but again, it's open internationally. So even if you have friends from abroad, they're also invited to join, the same way for the competition. And we have more than 3,000 universities. We have more than 60,000 participants every year at the ICPC. So it's a big family. And once you become part of this family, and you already are, you can have all the connections in the world that you may need. And here, Brianna will be also helping you with that as a community manager. You can reach out to her if you have any questions. This is just the distribution of the participants. I will not spend much time on this slide, but it's also to give you the idea of the scale of this competition. And again, Algo Queen is the official initiative of this big ICPC Foundation efforts. Then we also have some lectures and learning opportunities, but it's maybe like, it will be useful for you later on because it's mainly for the university students, but just keep it in mind that these learning opportunities, they start now once you're at the school and they keep continuing once you're at the college. And this is how the event looks like. It's very similar to the Football World Cup. You know, it's the Premier League of the top problem solvers. And this is also the spirit that Algo Queen initiative has been bringing to this actual program. Because as you know, you will be learning throughout the year, but then you will have chance to compete, to improve your skills. And again, there are no winners or losers here. You know, everyone is here to improve their skills and to become a better problem solver and to help the community to solve the problems of the world. As Maheshwara ji mentioned at the beginning, like all of the technologies that we're using today, they were enabled and they became possible thanks to the top world problem solvers. And hopefully, not hopefully, I'm sure you are actually among them. So this is just to give you some glimpse. You know, the world finals are taking place in all parts of the world every year. The number of participants is growing. And this is, I think, something important to keep in mind because I heard some of you were saying you are dreaming about the career of the software engineer. And I wanted to show you what kind of jobs the winners of the ICPC competition are taking. This is a sample from previous participants. And you can see that the majority of them, they are becoming the top software engineers or developers. Another good amount of people, they are becoming developers and researchers and professors. And then there is a big number of people, quite a big number, like around 3,000 in total, who are becoming founders and co-founders. And again, these are the numbers from a sample of 30,000 participants. So how many of you know Quora? I think many people, especially in India, know Quora. And did you know that one of the co-founders of Quora and the CEO of Quora was the former ICPC champion? Same for the first employee of Google, Craig Silverstein. He was one of the ICPC champions. And I can list a lot of companies. Actually, this is the slide where you can list the top 200 companies who are happy to employ ICPC winners. Because when you participate in Algo Queen, in the ICPC, you get a lot of connections, you have a good network, you get your certificate that actually opens you the door to many, many companies because some of the top managers in those companies, they are the former participants. And for example, Google, if you want to apply for Google, they remove some of the first stages of the interviews, technical interviews for all the ICPC participants. And I know many other companies are doing that. I'm just giving some examples because here you can see the top 4 employers in the world of the ICPC participants, and Google is one of them. I hope IBM Quantum will be number 2 soon as well. So basically, this is it. This is all I wanted to share. And needless to say that when you participate in the Algo Queen, you will get a certificate, ICPC certificate that basically you can use for your future applications at the universities, for your jobs. So it will be also something very valuable. So try not only to attend the actual trainings and lectures, but also try to compete to do your best and to get some additional benefits. And the picture behind me, you can see it's one of the events of the ICPC World Finals. And I'm looking forward to meet the winners of this year Algo Queen edition to the upcoming World Finals, which will take place, I cannot tell you where because it's a secret, but it's a very beautiful country, and all your travel, accommodation, World Finals experience will be covered by the ICPC Foundation and the sponsorship of the IBM Quantum. And we will provide you with some very interesting volunteer job at the World Finals so that you can also use it as a reference for your future applications for universities and other jobs. So thank you very much. Thank you to all the participants, all the organizing team. I'm very happy and honored being part of this initiative and looking forward to meet you soon.
Thank you so much, Mika. Thank you so much for the constant support as well as thank you for joining us today. So last but not the least, as Nika has mentioned, we have something very special for everyone who are being a part of ICPC Algo Queen 2023, and that is Kids Quantum Explorers, which is a self-paced gamified quantum computing training track, which is run by our sponsor IBM Quantum. And I would like to welcome Dr. Radha Pyari Santir, India Community Lead IBM Quantum, to give you insights on what we have in box.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to share my screen and please let me know if I'm successful. Is it?
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome. This is great. All right. Well, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for having me here. IBM Quantum is super thrilled to be part of this beautiful initiative. And I wanted to say that it was so inspiring and exciting to hear from the winners and you sharing your stories and your experiences. So first off, congratulations to all of you Algo Queens, and I'd like to invite you to join this year as well and join the quantum track for next year. Okay, so my name is Radha Pyari Santir and I am the India Community Lead at IBM Quantum. And as you know, IBM Quantum is sponsoring this awesome Algo Queen Programming Cup in 2023, which means there will be a quantum computing challenge. We've developed a fun yet educational quantum computing training track for you in the months that lead up to the cup, and it's called Quantum Explorers, and I'll share some information about it with you today. So here's an overview of what I'll briefly cover in the next few minutes. First, I'll share what Quantum Explorers is and why it's important to you that you learn quantum computing. Then I'll tell you what Qiskit is, and finally, how to register for this program. So what is Quantum Explorers? Quantum Explorers is a self-paced, gamified quantum computing learning program for high school students and above. It is beginner-friendly, though it increases in difficulty as achievements are unlocked. The theme of the learning journey, as you can probably tell, is space exploration. And there are 6 themed achievements to unlock. With these 6 badges shown here for you to collect. So the first is the captain badge, where you will achieve the rank of captain of a starship. Maybe that looks something like this in my background. Note that these aren't official IBM Quantum certifications, but rather fun indicators of your progress and your quantum knowledge. And you get to rank up and get boasting rights. Though this also does lead to a challenge that we host every year in fall. So one of the badges is associated with it. And if you get that, you also get an official certification or an official badge. So the location of this program will be the dedicated Discord server. So Discord is a community messaging application, and it will be the central hub of the program where you'll be able to chat with your fellow participants and get access to all the learning materials and the live events and view all the ranks that you achieve. The learning program will be live for 6 months from August to February, and the total materials and all the study materials and live events and all the labs and everything cover approximately 34 to 70 hours spanning over these 6 months. And the amount of hours that you spend is really actually up to you. So here are the key highlights of the program. You will gain a general understanding of quantum computing, some of its applications like quantum machine learning and quantum optimization, and you'll get to program real quantum computers. You'll be able to interact with your fellow participants and forge relationships that will help with team building for the final Algo Queen challenge. And there are even dedicated casual chatting spaces where we'll be doing fun activities like naming starships and looking at NASA images. So like I mentioned earlier, you can choose the amount that you want to participate. You can carve your own journey, essentially. You can choose which topics you want to learn, because this is a self-paced program and all the live events will be recorded. So it's super, super flexible. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about quantum computing. So quantum computers rely on a different set of physical laws than classical computers. Now, by classical computers, I mean the contemporary digital devices you're familiar with, like the ones you're using to tune into this event. Harnessing their differences may allow us to solve big problems that are otherwise intractable, even on today's supercomputers. So you'll learn just how and why during the course of the Quantum Explorers program. So why should you learn quantum computing? Quantum computing has the immense potential to affect a variety of industries like security, finance, aviation, artificial intelligence, material science, security, and communications. For instance, accurate simulations of complex molecules could lead to the discovery of new drugs, new materials and chemicals, and even chemical processes that benefit the environment and counter climate change. And also, you could become just what this industry needs. So quantum computing is a nascent technology with the potential to disrupt industries. So it's important to start skilling now. And as the technology grows and the workforce grows, there will be a high demand for quantum talent, and you may become a highly sought after subject matter expert or a community leader. And for more reasons, there's also an article that is linked on the Algo Queen front page called 7 Reasons You Should Learn Quantum Computing Now if you want to learn more. So IBM Quantum has made it really easy to access real quantum computers. We've been on the cloud and open access since 2016. And here's a video. We have a whole fleet of real quantum computing devices. Hundreds of thousands of users run billions of circuits on a typical day. All of these little lights that you see popping up are people running circuits, whether on our simulators or our real devices. And during the Quantum Explorers program, you will learn how to access these simulators and real devices and run programs yourself. Okay, so Qiskit. Besides being open access, IBM Quantum also provides open source via our Qiskit framework, which allows you to program quantum circuits and run them on simulators and real devices. It's a Python framework, so this gives developers easy access to the systems without needing to learn another language. So if you know a little bit of Python, you can get started right away. And we're going to teach you just how to use Qiskit, and you'll be able to program quantum circuits, quantum algorithms, and even run your programs on real quantum computers during the Quantum Explorers program. All right, now here's how to register for the program. Registration actually opened yesterday for Algo Queen registrants, and it opens globally on August 1st. If you've already registered for Algo Queen, you should have the link to the registration form in your inbox already, so please check that. But if you haven't yet signed up for Algo Queen, whenever you register, you'll get an email with the information about Quantum Explorers and a link to the registration form in an email. So the first step is to register for Algo Queen and then receive the registration form, the link to the registration form in your email inbox. And the second step is to fill the form with your details and then submit it. So this is what the registration form looks like. Now, in order to fill this form, you will need to create an account on Discord. So like I said, Discord is a community messaging app. It's kind of like Slack or Google Hangouts, and it works across all devices and platforms. And everything related to Quantum Explorers will happen within our Discord server. So step 3 is after you submit your registration form, you will get an automated confirmation email with 2 links. An invite to the Quantum Explorers Discord server, and 2, an attendee guide that tells you everything you need to know to participate in the program. So this is the attendee guide. You'll have to download the attendee guide and then read it carefully to familiarize yourself with the program. And then you join the Discord server with the invite link. The attendee guide has information on how to navigate the Discord server and how to participate in the Quantum Explorers program. So definitely make sure you go through that. And also when you submit the form, the registration form, please make sure that your email is correct so that you get the email confirmation. So let me quickly show you what our Discord server looks like. When you first join, you only have access to the lobby. You need to enter the server by confirming that you have registered for the program and that you are above the age of 14 by clicking on this green check mark emoji. I have a video here showing you what happens when you click it. So when you click it, you are automatically given the role of explorer and get access to the rest of the server and all its various channels. They show up for you here. So let me play this for you again. You click the green button and the channels pop up. You will be automatically let into the server. So this is what our server looks like overall. And you can join by simply clicking the invite link that you get in your inbox after registering. So our server is represented by this starship icon over here, and you have a list of different channels that you can participate in. And here's the user list. This tells you who is online and what role they have. So the attendee guide outlines how to participate in Discord, so please definitely make sure to read that carefully. And our first event is on August 2nd and is called Welcome to Quantum Explorers and How to Participate, which also covers everything. And you'll be able to join that event and get the link to the recording within the Discord server itself. So the final step is, of course, to have fun learning quantum. I am really excited to welcome all of you to this thriving community around Qiskit. Qiskit is such an amazing community. It is so extensive and it spans so many countries. It is so diverse and talented and welcoming. And even though Quantum Explorers is fully virtual, you'll be able to tap into this community as a flourishing resource to help you on your quantum journey. So that's it. I am beyond excited for you to begin your quantum learning journey, and I welcome all of you to register for this program. Registration is open now. So please, please, please fill out the registration form and join us in the Discord and become explorers. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, whether on the Discord or at Twitter. I'm at Radha Pyari on Twitter, or you can contact me via Algo Queen as well. So yes, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Radha. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for sharing all the details. So everyone who are watching us today, we request you to join for ICPC Algo Queen and also be a part of Qiskit's Quantum Explorers. And yeah, thank you so much. So that was an amazing session that we had today and an exciting competition that we are having ahead. So we welcome all the young girls out there to be the change and participate in ICPC Algo Queen, the Girls Programming Cup 2023. And thank you so much. And yeah, good day. Bye.